Mike Barata. We are at the first Mountain Folk and Roots Festival. This is a Jibber Jazz joint. We've got Joseph Longo behind the camera. And for our first, what we are calling camper sessions, we are so very happy to have the Hello Strangers with us right now. And their names are...
Brecken.
Larissa.
All right, and is this your first Jibber Jazz event?
Yeah, it is.
All right, and where are you guys all from?
We're from Chambersburg and Mercersburg, so literally right down the road.
Excellent, so you walked here.
Yeah, basically.
Totally.
Hitchhiked, but almost.
You made it!
We made it,
Awesome.
that's all that matters.
Cool beans. So how long have you guys been playing music?
Since 2006 as the Hello Strangers together,
Okay.
writing songs in this genre. So,
Okay.
Brecken's, we grew up singing and stuff together, but
Awesome.
Yeah.
we didn't form a band or a project till 2006. We were living in Austin, Texas, and we just, obviously we're surrounded by great music down there.
Right,
That was our inspiration, so.
So, Austin, Texas, what brought you to literally across the nation to
Well,
Pennsylvania?
we're from here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we grew
okay.
up-
Yeah,
Excellent.
we grew up in Mercersburg.
Okay.
And just missed our family in the Northeast, being around people. And my husband's from the same hometown, so we just kind of decided to move home. And
Excellent.
Brecken followed shortly thereafter. And
Follow her wherever she goes.
Right on.
well,
Okay.
we had to keep making music together.
Yeah.
So we just
So the
tried
music
to stay.
kept you together. then.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, that was a
Definitely.
huge factor. For
Okay,
Sure.
excellent. Where do you most often play? Like, what is a traditional venue, so to speak, for the Hello Strangers?
Well, we play a good bit in Hagerstown,
Maryland,
Hempin
yeah.
Hill, Audax, stuff like that. We've recently just played in DC, Philly.
We play clubs and bars mostly.
Yeah.
Occasionally a theater, occasionally sort of listening rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of runs the gamut actually.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
and we're always looking for new adventures, and we haven't played a ton of festivals yet.
No.
So,
Okay.
But we
so-
love to.
Yeah, it's fun.
Right on. What's been one of your craziest musical kind of adventures or experiences that you may have had since you've been playing music together?
I mean, I think going back to Austin to play was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It kind of brought things full circle for us.
Right on.
That we did that in 2011.
Yeah, I think-
Spring
yeah, I believe.
2011, we went down
Yeah.
for South by Southwest and stayed with friends. They were getting married. We played for their wedding, and then we played for South by Southwest stuff like later in the week.
Dale.
And Dale Watson,
Yeah.
who's a well-known honky-tonk musician down there, played for their wedding. We got to
Yeah.
open for him.
Awesome.
So it just kind of like being back in Austin. It was one of those moments where, I mean, when you go back to a place you love, because clearly we still love it down there.
Right on.
We were just kind of like, should we move back here? You always get that feeling when you go back to someplace, but then
Right.
you're like, no, we love our home up here.
Okay.
So, but that was really rewarding, because it was like that's where we started our project, was in Austin. We started writing the songs that we're still playing now,
Awesome.
and so to go back down there and play, with our band and
Right.
stuff, and
Yeah.
take them down there.
Why don't you all
it was great.
play something for us?
Sounds good.
And what is this going to be?
We're gonna play an original called "Oh He'll Drown."
Excellento.
I stole Janie's pistol one day outside the bar. I needed out on shooter, so I hid it in my car. She couldn't see it coming, no reason to suspect. And my white trash lazy husband had a noose around his neck. The townsmen were gathering, the gallows all were hung. No ropes would dare forgive him for what my man had done. Oh, he'll drown, drown, drown in the raging seas till kingdom come. But that never will be enough for me. Oh, we'll drown, drown, drown in the raging seas. Not before this bullet sets me free, sets me free.
seriously. So with the style that you play, again, if we were to quickly just put it out there into like commercial world, what's challenging for you all with the music that you play, the places that you play? Is there something out there you say, oh, there's this one challenge that is just really tough, kind of keeps coming around again?
I would say it's getting out of like certain pockets.
Okay.
'Cause, as a band, you tend to, you make some progress and then you kind of end up plateauing sometimes and spinning your wheels a little bit. We just won a record deal with a huge Nashville producer.
That's awesome.
It's great.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. So
You're welcome.
we're working on the album now. The contract is signed. We have a great contract. Like we're owning, we still own 50% of the album. Like we maintain all our obviously songwriting, publishing, all that stuff. But so we're hoping to like really move forward with once that comes out, our new album comes out.
Is there a projected date?
Early 2014.
Okay, awesome.
So January, February, hopefully.
Okay.
And he just has the resources that we would never have doing grassroots style. So, and hopefully we don't think we're going to have to like sacrifice too much in terms of authenticity and creativity. It's been pretty good
I
so
think
far.
we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, but I think for us it's hard to picture being in a different, like at a different level.
Okay.
Playing local gigs a lot and just kind of like doing what's easy and like not quite knowing how to like. I think once this album comes out, we'll know how to break out of like into a new level, I guess is the word. But I think that's been one of our biggest challenges is just like booking gigs that are outside of our comfort zone and in a new region and like getting out there, and I had a baby and we've kind of had, life gets in the
Life
way
happens.
sometimes,
Okay.
life happens. So I think that's been our
Babies,
biggest
man.
babies, man.
Kids.
He's awesome.
I don't know, would you agree, Brett?
Yeah, for sure.
If I was to ask you to kind of just step out of your musician mode for a moment and just, obviously music seems to be a huge part, family seems to be a huge part of your life. If I was to kind of just ding you with a life question, what is something that frightens you all about this world? What do you suggest you can do about it?
You go first, Brett.
I have no
My answer.
deep question.
The clock is ticking.
That's right.
I know. About this world. This is gonna sound so cliche, but I just feel like people just need to be nicer to each other.
That's beautiful.
Like
Right.
simple.
Okay.
That was my answer.
Really? Yeah, it would just change a lot of things and be more open-minded about some things and
Right
not being such sticklers, But I feel like there's a lot of moments where we are very nice to each other, but other unnecessary moments where we aren't so nice. So.
Well, and if I can expand on that, having a kid,
Right on.
I think that's one of the great things about having a kid is it gives you focus. And I think one of my main priorities with raising my son is just helping to raise a nice person.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Definitely.
And like there's so much injustice and closed-mindedness and hate in the world, and if I can just raise one like nice person, then I think
He's really nice so far.
he's
Really?
really nice.
Unless he
He's
poops
only
his
15
pants,
months old.
then
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
All right,
but
so
so
check-
far so good.
Checking the nice column so
Yeah.
far after 15 months. All right, so there's the benchmarks. Okay. Awesome. And I agree with you 1,000% on that. A little more kindness can go a long
Yeah.
way. TheHelloStrangers.com, is that correct?
Yeah.
So TheHelloStrangers.com is where you can find them on in the interweb world. Also, I'm sure you are Facebook and Twitter people as well.
We
find
are.
them. Okay, look at that. They
We
are.
love more
and Twitter
More
friendly.
Twitter. We have
Okay.
Facebook's easy. Twitter
Okay.
is hard.
Okay.
Getting the followers like
So there you go.
So,
Help them
Twitter.
out. Follow them up. Tweet them up. Right?
Facebook. Follow us on Facebook too.
Super nice people. Tonight you are playing actually twice today at the Mountain Folk.
No, just once.
No, just once.
Yep,
just
Well,
once.
if you count this.
Okay, right. Yes, thank you.
That's
So
right.
3:30.
We have a workshop too.
Oh, so 3:30
Yeah.
main stage,
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
you have a workshop. What's
Yep.
gonna be involved in the workshop?
We're going to talk about the record deal
Yeah.
and how
Okay.
we're recording in both Nashville and Pennsylvania, and how you actually can like make a career living in rural PA.
That's a beautiful thing. That's awesome.
So,
I
yeah.
love the promising and the hope there.
Yeah.
So, can we get one more song from you all?
Sure.
No.
No? All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you. All right. Again, this is our very first camper session. This is the very first Mountain Folk and Roots Festival, a Gibber Jazz joint indeed, and I'm so very pleased to be sitting here with the Hello Strangers. They're going to do another piece for us. Please check them out. They are awesome people. They are good people, and they care about kindness.
Yeah.
So enjoy this next song.
All right, this is another original called Big Flood. Move on up from the house now, baby. Move on up from the house now, baby. Move on up from the house now, baby. Move on up because the big flood's rushing in. Move the children on up from the house now, darling. Move the children on up from the house now, darling. Move them on up from the house now, darling. Move them on up because the big flood's rushing in. Move the horses on up from the house now, honey. Move the horses on up from the house now, honey. Move them on up from the house now, honey. Move them on up because the big flood's rushing in. Move the Bible on up from the house now, sugar. Move the Bible on up from the house now, sugar. Move it on up from the house now, sugar. Move it on up because the big flood's rushing in. Yeah, move on up from the house now, baby. Move on up from the house now, baby. Hey, yeah, move on up from the house now, baby. Move on up because the big flood's rushing in. Rush, 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 darling. Move, 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 sugar. Rush, 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 rush. Thanks for having us today.
Thank you so much.